Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good afternoon. Here comes the national news from BGI Television. I am Morire Rabila Lawal. First, the headlines. Don't worry about Japa. Many people will be trained, Tinubu tells Nigerians. Obasanjo calls for investigation of Buhari's government. Detained vessels, 23 arrested, Tinubu orders probes, Ailes 10 Tita. Man stabbed retired nurse housemaid to death. Ogun police arrest personnel for assaulting extorting lady. On sports, Kano makes bold prediction for Côte d'Ivoire versus Nigeria match. The news in detail. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Monday assured Nigerians not to bother about the marked exodus of skilled workers from the country, assuring the citizens that the federal government, in collaboration with sub-nationals, will train more persons to fill the professional gap now conspicuous in health, tech, and other sectors. The president spoke in Owerri, the Imo State capital, during the second-time inauguration of Governor Hope Uzodinma. Addressing the people of the state shortly after the governor took the oath of office, Tinubu said the education of children and youth is a priority for the administration of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC. Don't worry about what you are hearing about the Japa syndrome. We will train more people and we will supply themselves, he said.
Your Excellency, the President of Nigeria.
Your Excellency, our Father, our President of the Federal Republic, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, the Senate President, Godswill Akpabio, the uncommon leader, the Speaker, House of Representatives, the Deputy Senate President, Deputy Speaker, former President, the Air President, National Chairman of our great party, the largest party in Africa, Umar Ganduje, part of noting you one by one. All the honorable ministers and good development. As its name symbolizes, we are here assuring you that your hopes and your hope are renewed. This man has just gone into the record book, winning well in all the local governments, so he has to do more work and find a good support at the national level to ensure economic recovery and rapid development of your state. I've just commissioned a road leading to the airport here. That is a great symbol of productivity from hope to demand. I stand before you to say you have gone through twists and turns of democracy. You've been through some aspects of hard disremoval of subsidy. Just remember that
Former President Chief Olusegun Obasanjo has called on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to investigate former President Muhammadu Buhari, expressing concern that the anti-corruption fight could be perceived as one-sided. He made a call on Sunday during his speech at the retirement Thanksgiving service for Archbishop Emmanuel Chukwuma. In his sermon, Obasanjo highlighted the emergence of vices making life difficult for ordinary Nigerians, citing issues like Boko Haram, banditry, armed robbery, poverty, and hunger. Despite the challenges, he encouraged Nigerians not to lose hope, emphasizing perseverance. Chukwuma, addressing the state of Nigeria, criticized bad governance and corruption, urging Tinubu to investigate Buhari for a comprehensive anti-corruption effort. He also called on the National Assembly to address the country's frustrations, emphasizing the importance of living up to their responsibilities. In his retirement, Obasanjo urged Chukwuma to continue serving humanity, stating that he remains an inspiration. Chukwuma in turn stressed the church's role in preaching sound gospel amidst the difficulties facing the nation. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ordered a probe into the arrest of an oil bunkering vessel, NK Kali, and the offshore location of the Anglo-Dutch energy giant Shell Petroleum Development Company in Bayelsa State. The investigation team is headed by Chief of Defense Intelligence, CDI, Major General Emmanuel Udwandeye. The team has the mandate to unmask the barons of the illicit business deal. The Chief of Defense Staff, CDS General Christopher Mustafa, made this disclosure when he led a high-powered presidential delegation to inspect the ship detained at Okporosa, Warri Southwest local government of the state. Already 23 persons, including the captain, engineer, and chief officer of the ship, have been arrested and detained in the ocean-going equipment. The suspects, especially the captain and chief, were paraded and interrogated by the CDS and Udwandeye during yesterday's visit. Other members of the team are the Chief of Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogala, Group Chief Executive Officer, GCEO, Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NPCL, Madam Melekiari, Executive Vice President Upstream, NNPCL, or Rishamewa, ASM, and Chief Upstream Investment Officer, NNPCL, Mr. Bala Wunti, among other military top brass and top officials of the NNPCL. A retired nurse, Mrs. Esther Amali, and a housemaid identified as Mercy Wose have been killed by a young man who invaded their residence and located around the federal law course, Makudi, Benue State capital. The incident, according to eyewitness, happened on Sunday at about 4:30 p.m. An eyewitness told the suspected murderer had entered the compound and attacked the housemaid, who was in her 20s at the time she retired. Nurse was away. There were two versions of the reason why the suspected murderer invaded the house. A version claimed that the housemaid was impregnated by one of the rival cultists who had allegedly killed one of their members. Another version claimed that the deceased housemaid had a misunderstanding with the suspected murderer because of his friend, whom she, Mercy, accused of being responsible for her pregnancy and now the father of a baby. Information learned that the suspected murderer had consistently warned the deceased housemaid to stop associating his friend with being the father of a baby. The attacker was said to have scaled the fence to gain access to the house at the time the retired nurse was not around. The eyewitness said it was at the time point that the attacker was doing the act to debate that the retired nurse returned to the house and was greeted with loud noise from the housemaid before doing the same act to her. The Ogun State Police Command said it has arrested a mobile police officers attached to the Ijebu area for assaulting and extorting a lady, Lola Shoyemi, to the tune of 15,000 naira. The State Commissioner of Police, Abiodun Olamutu, disclosed this in a telephone conversation. Olamutu noted that upon receiving the report for the action and extortion, an investigation was launched to identify the officers involved, and they had since summoned the police to the police headquarters in Abeokuta, where they are currently undergoing an on-room trial. I asked the woman in question to come to the headquarters on Tuesday so that she can be updated on our effort. The money collected from her has been retrieved from the officers. Shoyemi had alleged that a team of police officers remains along the Ijebu area of the state allegedly did the act to her, and the driver or the vehicle conveying her and her siblings refused to give them money. She also said that when a member of the police team began to go violent with her, she had to part with 15,000 naira before they were allowed to continue their journey. Narrating her audit in Yoruba program on a regular radio station, she noted that the police team stopped the vehicle conveying her and her siblings, who were newly admitted to a tertiary institution within the Ijebu metropolis. She said the policemen demanded full particulars of the vehicle, which the driver presented to them, but after checking the vehicle particulars, which had every necessary document intact, they demanded money, but she declined by telling them they had no cash on them. Moving on to the next story. A heavy truck landed with sand collided with a moving vehicle along the busy airport in Lugbe, Abuja, claiming the life of the radio presenter Deborah Ohamere. Information from online airfans sharing details of the accident said a car hit Deborah Ohamere from behind while she was driving, and she rammed into a moving trailer. She died from the injuries sustained from the crash. Sharing a video of the incident that claimed the life of Deborah Ohamere along Airport Road, Abuja. Details of the accident are still sketchy. However, it was gathered that the Ohamere staff of Nigeria Info 95.1 FM Abuja was driving from the airport access when the vehicle hit her car from behind and she rammed into the moving truck. The incident, which occurred at around 3 p.m. on Monday around popular Aso Estate Junction, Lugbe, caused traffic gridlock on the expressway. Finally, on sports. Former Super Eagles forward Nwankwo Kanu has indicated his unwavering support for the team ahead of the important second group stage game against host Cote d'Ivoire come Thursday at the ongoing Africa Cup of Nations. Nigeria drew 1-1 against Equatorial Guinea in the AFCON opening game, which left majority of the fans discontented. For Thursday game, Cote d'Ivoire are host and considered favourites, having won their first game against Guinea-Bissau. Speaking on an interview, No Old Bad with the final days, Kanu made strong his support for the Super Eagles to come out top in that encounter. They are playing at home doesn't mean that they have authority to win. We need to pick our own 3 points against them while we fell against Equatorial Guinea. The coach needs to go back to the drawing board. This game is a very important game. The pressure is there, the fans are there. We need to put it into them. Legends are called legends because of their impact. Representing Nigeria is representing 250 million people. With the sports story, we've come to the end of today's national news. Before we go, some headlines. Don't worry about Japa. More people will be trained, Tinubu tells Nigerians. Ambassador calls for investigations of Buhari's government. Detained vessel 23 arrested, Tinubu orders probe, Els Tentita. Man killed a nose enhancement in Benue. Ogo police arrest personnel for extorting a lady. And on sports, Kanu makes bold prediction for Cote d'Ivoire match against Super Eagles of Nigeria come Thursday. For update of our broadcast on YouTube, our handle is Bababa Gede Imo Television. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all to access all of our broadcasts. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawi Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. Thank you for watching. I am Moriri Rabila Lawa. Good afternoon.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.